Okay. Next, let's grab this guy. So this is the skull and the jack-o'-lantern and the skull that kind of hangs. So I thought that was really cool. I like these little raw pieces. You can take them apart or you can keep them together and just kind of hang them all over the house. The kids can decorate these and then give them to grandparents and, you know, aunts and uncles and stuff as well. So that's kind of fun. And I also grabbed this one. So the jack-o'-lantern and then the tombstone and another jack-o'-lantern. So if you really wanted, you could take apart all 3 of those jack-o'-lanterns and make a garland. You could actually take all of them apart and hang them, you know, instead of vertical, hang them more horizontal and add them into a garland. That's a really good idea too. A lot of the stuff in this bag that I'm pulling right now, I actually had in one of my TikToks in July, kind of giving a quick sneak peek of what I've been finding. So I found these beautiful knit pumpkins. They're on dowels. I think there was a 4th color, but I just really liked these 3. And then I also grabbed these ones, which are, this is like raffia. And then this is also raffia. So these 2 are kind of the same. And then this one's actually like rope or like a woven texture. It's braided as opposed to these ones. But there were others. I didn't grab them all. I only grabbed the ones that I thought worked good with my decor. So I really liked this color scheme, and so that's what I went for. But there were pleather ones and there were other like textures of material. I just love the textures. I think that's so fun. Again, here is where Dollar Tree has been kind of watching what we're doing, and we've been covering. I've made these so many times with the foam pumpkins where I've covered them in sweater material, and I've covered them with scarves and all that kind of stuff. I think there's a tutorial on my channel about that. And so they're listening to us. So now we've got these, and of course all the other ones that I didn't get, velvet and just other textures. So lots of fun. I love this. A little bit random, but I grabbed a whole bunch of packs of these Uno cards. This is the Uno Go, and it's super tiny. It fits into your purse or your diaper bag, or, you know, even a fanny pack if that's what you're using. And you got a little game of Uno that you can take wherever you need to. So I grab a whole bunch because you never know. I stash them all over the place. The trailer, in the van, anywhere I think we might need to pull this out if the kids are kind of, you know, needing something to do, if we're stuck somewhere, even if we're stuck in traffic or something like that, pull out your cards, play a game of Uno. So I love these. I grabbed these cute little kind of trays, tiered little stands, I guess you would call them, again in those same colors as the pumpkins. So you could pull the pumpkins off of the sticks and put one on each of these little stands. That would be really cute, but they give some elevation. So when you're creating your little displays, you kind of have, you know, different heights for things. Put a little tea light on these, lots of stuff, even one little cupcake. If you were doing a Thanksgiving dinner and you wanted to put one of these at everybody's place with a little cupcake on it, or like a little butter tart or something like that, oh, that would look really cute. Or some little cookies. Oh my goodness. Okay, I have a lot of ideas for these now, but I only grabbed 3, and I grabbed these in July and I'm just showing them to you now. I think they're so sweet. I also grabbed the bottle brush trees in July. So I grabbed 2 that are kind of more Halloween-y, and then these ones are the candy corn, which I still think is kind of Halloween. Definitely not something I do for Thanksgiving or fall, but a lot of people do, I think, and depending on where you were putting them, they kind of have that fall feel to them, obviously. So I grabbed just the 4 of those. Here's the other pillow that I grabbed. So it was that red truck. That's what got me. I'm not sure where I'm gonna hang it, but it says Sweet Home. I grabbed a bunch of these. I actually think I grabbed some of these from last year, but I couldn't remember which ones we got and which ones we didn't get, because I feel like we only got half of what I was seeing other people haul. So I grabbed all of them. And then there's this style. And these ones are on wires, and the other ones are on ribbon. So very cute to tuck into your wreaths, your garlands, all that kind of stuff. I grabbed a few signs. There'll be a few of them along the way. I thought this one was really pretty. It says welcome fall. Again, perfect for the center of a big wreath, but you know, just tucked somewhere in part of your displays. You could add a little kickstand. You just pop it off of the back of a frame and stick it onto the back here if you wanted to stand it up, or you can buy the little picture stands and kind of stand it up on your counter, something like that. That kind of bluey green is in there. I found the monogrammed pumpkins. I was looking for these last year. I was hoping they would come out. They finally came out this year. We only got a couple of letters. I grabbed the C because obviously that works for our family. I probably would have grabbed all of the letters in the word fall if I could have found that, or the word home, but I couldn't, so I just grabbed the one. And then I grabbed this round one, which I also think is really, really beautiful. Again, you've got those colors that I'm really loving. And this one says fall is in the air. And I think you could probably do a pretty cute topiary of some sort if you really wanted to with all three of these. I don't know if the pumpkin would necessarily work, you know, but something like that, I don't know. I'm just thinking. I just thought they were all really pretty. And I got them in July. I have some stickers here. So I have hauled these before. I think they're adorable. This one is definitely like the coffee is what I get from that. I just love it. I love the little ice cream cone. Just kind of different for Halloween. And then these pumpkins I've also hauled. I thought it was super cool in the pink. I love that pink and orange. I think that's really, really kind of retro. And then I found these guys. Very cute. Obviously the red truck there. And these guys I have shown you before. I just used this in a layout. That's coming up soon on the 15th. You'll see it. But I thought they were super cute. And I don't normally go for the kind of cartoony stuff in my layouts, but I did. I needed the color green and I thought those would work. And then here's the animal print ones. I'm not so sure I'm ever going to use the animal prints, but I wanted the blue color. And so I thought I might as well just grab the whole pack because I can't just pick out the blue. And I can probably do something, use some gesso or something to alter those animal prints if I don't want to use them. And then I grabbed a stencil. I thought this was really fun. This would work really good for paint, for acrylic paint, but also in your scrapbooking. You can definitely put texture paste through this. It won't last forever, so you gotta kind of be gentle with it. But for a few uses, for at least this season, I think that it would be a lot of fun. And obviously perfect for DIYing. Like, you could definitely make your own sign or something like that. I found the tea towel that goes with that same little pillow that I already showed. I think these are the only two things I found with this color and all of these images and the pumpkin spice and everything nice. So I will definitely be able to decorate with that. I don't really like these tea towels for actually like drying dishes or anything. They kind of have a weird texture to them and they don't really absorb water all that well, so they're not great for drying. But they're great for decorating and it's super cute. Here is another sign. This one is definitely very sparkly. You might want to go and, you know, give it a nice rub and kind of rub off all the excess that's falling, or you can use some hairspray if you want, or some Mod Podge over top of it just to kind of keep it down. But I thought it was kind of pretty and I like the leaf. Obviously this would work really good if you're doing some Canada Day decorating too. You've got the little dimensional leaf right here. You could even scrape all of the glitter off if you really wanted to and just kind of DIY or go over it with some markers and fix it up. But I just thought it was kind of cute in a different shape. They brought out some new shadow boxes. I wasn't super in love with the other ones, but I thought this one was really pretty. It has that blue, and so I figured if I'm gonna start incorporating a little bit of the blue into my decor, I wanted to grab a couple of things that had it. So this one just says pumpkin spice. I could definitely put it with all of my coffee stuff if I wanted to, or you can pop this out or cover it up if you don't really like the saying, but I kind of wanted to get a little bit more blue, so that's the one I picked. I also grabbed this sign right here, which is kind of falling apart. I didn't realize it when I bought it at the store, but that's okay. I think it's just a pretty easy fix that I can glue it all down. But it says autumn, and then it's got the leaves in behind. I thought that was really pretty. I don't think I'm gonna do anything to it other than maybe take a white marker and kind of run along, even white paint I might. I just feel like it needs to be highlighted. Something needs to help it stand out a little bit from the background so that you can read the word autumn just a little bit better. I'm not sure what yet. There's another skull. I did grab a couple of the velvet pumpkins, the ones that are a little bigger. I think last year I grabbed maybe one of the dusty rose ones and a burgundy one, and so this year I wanted to just add a couple other colors. I kind of tend to go more for just, you know, orange pumpkins, but a few pumpkins in different colors is really nice to kind of break everything up, and then your eye kind of goes to those other colors and reads all of the decorations in between. So I liked this green one. There'll be others coming, they're just kind of scattered all over. I'll pull out this sign. So again, this one says Hello Autumn. It's got that beautiful blue track. I like the kind of grayish green buffalo check in the background. It does have glitter on it, but it's only the word autumn. And so I think that's like just the perfect touch. And it doesn't have a ton of fallout to it. So I thought that one was really pretty. You could put it up on a stand and then put your garland and stuff all around it. I grabbed this tea towel as well, you guys. It's so cute. It says trick or treating with my gnomies. I think it's adorable. I'm still totally into the gnomes. I will grab anything that has gnomes on it. This is all I saw. I didn't see pot holders. I didn't see oven mitts, anything else. So I just grabbed this. It'll be a fun little pop of color and Halloween in the kitchen. I grabbed one of these little galvanized shapes. I got the skull. I thought he was kind of cute with the different sized eyes. I love people putting some paint over top of it and kind of bringing out some of the bumps and the features and distressing it a little bit. I think it would look really cool in a wreath or just, again, tucked into some of your decor. And so I just grabbed this one little guy. Galvanized stuff isn't really my cup of tea, but I just wanted to have at least something. There were tons of different things, ghosts and pumpkins and jack-o'-lanterns and all kinds of stuff, haunted houses, I think, stuff like that, witches' hats, but I liked this guy. I always grab a few of these little potions bottles. I think I said that exact same thing in my haul last year too, but I love them. They already come with the label. I love the colors of the bottles, and every year they're just slightly different. So I feel like if you just grab one or two, you kind of add that to your collection, and then you just build this really cool collection of little potion bottles. I grabbed some gnome socks. Actually, these guys are the same. So definitely, see that? So they did make something else. They made socks, and I think they're cute, and these are for me. I grabbed another one of these pumpkin wreath forms. So this one is dimensional, and I already have one, and so I think I'm going to stick the two of them together and do something with sort of like a 3D pumpkin. I grabbed a whole bunch of garland. I mentioned last year that it's not the best garland. Obviously, it's really sparse. This is actually 3 yeah, 3 of them together, and it's still pretty sparse. But it makes good filler, and it gives you different colors. So adding it to other garlands and kind of poking these different types of leaves through, it just fills everything out. So I think it's worth it for $1.50, and you just kind of keep building every year until you have just, you know, a lot of options and nice big thick garlands to put together. I grabbed a couple more, ouch, I just hit myself in the chin again, a couple more of the Halloween trees. I have a few of these from last year, and I just wanted to add some more. And again, I think this is something where every year, if you just grab a couple of them, you can kind of beef up the trees you've already got, make them a little taller, or make them a little bit more full. And I think I'm going to use them to build 2 topiaries to put on either side of my fireplace. I thought these were kind of cool, and I have not seen them before. So these are the blood bags, and I thought these would be really fun. They actually twist, so the top twists, you can fill them up with a drink, and I just thought for the kids they might be kind of fun and weird to have for Halloween supper, and just something a little different. Put like fruit punch or something in them. We kind of like the spooky, scary Halloween, so that might be gross for some people, but we love it. I grabbed a couple of these little wooden shapes. Now, last year they had acorns, but this year, I don't know, you tell me, pumpkins or apples. I think they could go either way. They're definitely in the fall decor because there's that orange label, but I think I'm going to turn them into pumpkins, and then these would make really great little fillers, jar fillers, vase fillers, that kind of thing, or to hang off of a garland, which is what I think I'm going to do. Okay, battery died, new battery is in. I'm feeling like I am a little pink-cheeked and rosy. This has been a long haul, but we're almost done this bag. There's a couple other bags after this one, but we're almost there, I promise. Okay, I love to pick up these little treat bags. There are 30 pieces in these bags, and they just have the little Ziploc strip. I don't give tons of candy at Halloween for the boys, for their classes. I don't give any for Kaylin anymore, which kind of makes me sad. So these have 30 pieces in them, which is perfect for a classroom. Hopefully your kids aren't in classrooms that are too much bigger than 30. Mine are not. And so these work out really good. You can put a few little treats in here, or you can put whatever it is that you might like to give them. A cookie, if you do homemade stuff, you could put a cookie in here, and then you have cute little treat bags for all the kids in your class. So I think I'm gonna do the puppy dogs for Sebastian. Dogs and cats, actually. Yep, for Sebastian. And then Fox will get this cute one here. And there's always tons of styles, and some are a little bigger, some are a little, you know, different shaped or whatever suits your needs. But these ones I think are perfect for my kids and for what we do for Halloween. I grabbed some more of these. So there's 4 little kind of cauldron, I don't know what you want to call them. These say Happy Halloween on them. I think they're so cute. Again, these work really good if you're decorating for Halloween and you need to put stuff on top. Like, you know, you need to get some height for all your skeletons or whatever it is you might need, your different pumpkins and jack-o'-lanterns. Or if you want to do little treats for the kids, these are cute little you know, containers that you can put some extra special treats in for them. They come in 4s, which I think is really nice. So if you have more than 3 kids like I do, you usually have to buy things in 2s and 3s to get the right number. So I think this comes in handy. There were purple ones and green ones and orange ones, and then the black ones. I can't remember what each of them said, but I already have some purple ones, and I think orange as well. So I thought I'd grab the black because I knew I didn't have these. I got some more cats. I think these are really fun, just like the pumpkins and the jack-o'-lanterns. I always grab these when they come out because they make really cute little additions to your garlands. I kind of like how They stand up a little bit, so if you wanted to kind of tuck them into, you know, different decor, you can kind of tuck them in and have them standing up. I think that's really cute. So I got those, and I know I have a bunch of other packs of them. I got this one cute little book. I love these little boxes. I love that they are kind of nice and lined inside and just really pretty. And then of course they look like a book if you wanted to have them that way. But then they've got the spine here. And these are kind of cool because you can put them out and decorate with them, and then when you're done, you can stash stuff in here. So when you pack everything away, everything has kind of got its own little Halloween box as well. So I just really like that. There are 3 different sizes. I like the small size. I have a couple of bigger ones, and I didn't see any bigger one in this particular pattern, and we aren't getting all of the patterns that I've seen other people hauling, so I just grabbed a small one. I grabbed these napkins, so beautiful. I plan on crafting with them, and yeah, I just love that orange and blue. And I know that this is kind of the pattern that they have for this year. So there are plates, I think, and of course that plate that I showed you, and the longer napkins, cocktail napkins. No, these are cocktail napkins. I don't know what all the different napkins are called, but I grabbed these ones because I want to craft with them. I grabbed another little thing of the hay bales, mini hay bales. I think I told you last year I have no idea how to use them. I still have no idea what to do with them or how I'm going to use them. But I grabbed another couple packs because I don't know, if I get some idea and I think this is going to be the perfect thing to do with them and then suddenly I can't find them, I will be kicking myself for not grabbing them. So I grabbed 2 other packs. I think I have 4 in total now. That's probably good enough until I can figure out what I'm actually going to use them for. Okay, that bag is done. I grabbed 2 more of these big signs. I'm gonna put them like this. So, remember these signs? I grabbed one last year and I wished I had grabbed 2 because what I would like to do is have it so that they're back to back, and I'm gonna do this. I'm basically going to make them 3-dimensional so that it actually stands up, and then that way most of October I can go ahead and have it on the welcome side, and then I can flip it over and put it on the trick-or-treat side for Halloween night, but I can actually have it stand up in my little front kind of like front porch decor. So that's the one side, that's the other side. I do have another one of these, and you know, I think it's still kind of a nice, good, stable coffin shape, so I'll definitely do something with it. But for this one, I wanted to be able to make that sign so that it can stand up really nice. I grabbed one of these. They're like the silicone molds. You could use them for baking. You actually can put, you know, cake batter or cookie batter or something in here and bake with them. They're a little bit flimsy though, so be careful if you're baking with them. You want to make sure you put them on another tray and put them into the oven on that tray, because once you fill this up, it's really awkward to carry it. But I heard the crafty girl make a comment that it might be fun to actually fill these up with coffee and freeze them, and then you have really cool, cute pumpkin coffee ice cubes for your iced coffee if that's what you like to drink, which my daughter loves iced coffee. She loves all coffees, but not hot, only cold. Whereas I'm definitely a hot coffee kind of person, but I do like my cold coffee, and I thought maybe this would be fun to do coffee ice cubes or like chai tea, and you can add the chai tea ice cube to some milk or whatever. So I think that's what I'm gonna do, and just always have like cute little pumpkin-y ice cubes on hand. And then at Christmas I'll figure something out for there, maybe do like freeze some hot chocolate or something, and then she can do iced mochas or I don't know, something like that. But I thought that was really cute. They're a really big size, so they're actually probably pretty good to fill up with a chai base or something and then pop into some milk, and I think you're probably going to get a good cup of iced something out of them. So that's my idea. Crafty girl, that's where I got that from. I finally found these. Very cute. They're actually like a canvas bag. Do they say canvas? They just say fabric. But they come with the ties. I have hauled these several times for Easter and I think Valentine's Day. Yeah, I've hauled the bunny ones definitely for Easter, but I think I also have Valentine's ones. And finally they have some Halloween ones. I think those are so cute. So I stuffed these full of tissue paper, toilet paper, even just a little bit of stuffing from an old pillow, tie them up, hang them across my mantle in my little garland that I put up. But super cute. Use them for treats, which is what they're supposed to be for, or little gifts and things like that. But they also work good for decor. I got the bigger napkins. So here you can see how they match. The little ones already had a bit of that plaid on the bottom, and then so this is that full pattern. So I just thought they were really pretty. Again, probably using them for crafting, maybe decorating my Thanksgiving table, but I only bought the 2 packs, so definitely not for us to actually use as serviettes. I grabbed more of these pumpkins. These have been out before. It just always wants to focus on my face. So these have been out before with the little leaves in them. I definitely get more fall than Halloween with these pumpkins. And then here's the orange one. I think there's a cream colored one as well. And they do come in the 2 different sizes. But what I think is new this year, because I've never seen them before, not that I know everything that's new and not new, but look at this. And it's like, it's cement. It is heavy. It's like a big paperweight flat pumpkin. It is super cool. I would have grabbed a whole bunch of these if they had had other shapes, but I think this flat one is so neat. And so you can kind of see here, if I can get my, I have small hands. There we go. You can, if I can get my hands to hold all 3. You can kind of see the difference in the sizes and in the height. It's really cool. It's at least double the weight of these. Like I think this is poured concrete. It really feels like it, and it kind of looks like it from the back as well. Super cool. I'll grab more of these if I find them in different sizes. You could definitely paint on this, I think. They painted the stem and it looks really beautiful. So you could definitely paint the rest of it if you wanted, but I kind of like it just like this, a little kind of neutral. Yeah. I grabbed these bandanas. I have never seen bandanas. I've seen scarves. I've seen lots of different scarves, but I have never seen bandanas. And I think these would be perfect for covering those orange styrofoam pumpkins. So if you grab them, if you see them, grab them. Just grab a whole bunch of them. You don't need to use them all right now. They come in so handy. That's what I make my sweater pumpkins with. I have wrapped them up in the different like orange and black buffalo check plaid, black and white plaid. I've used t-shirt material. I've done a whole bunch of them. This would work really well, and I think these are square. Let me just double check here. They're zip tied and yeah. So they are. They're just a bandana. So like, you guys, I don't know, is this trendy to do anymore? Just like tie it as a bandana? I don't know. But I think those would work really good for the pumpkin, even in your hair. Let's see. Oh yeah, look at cute in your hair. Right? Yep, very cute. So the black, I got the black, and then of course this is what I wanted, was the orange black. But there was another pattern that had, I think, pumpkins on it and something else. I just think they're really cute, and they would work really good if you wanted to put a little bandana on your dog or whatever. Grab them, you never know. All right, I got a little bit of confetti, cute confetti. I use this almost like sequins in my scrapbooking, and so I have a few different versions of this, but I don't have the one with the little acorns. Oh, are you gonna be able to see? Probably not. get my face out of the way again. So acorns, maple leaves, and pumpkins. I don't have pumpkins, but this is kind of like confetti, table scatter, that kind of thing. I just like to use it in my scrapbooking. Okay, I found some more scrapbooking stuff. This is all from One Canoe 2. My scrapbooking friends, you know what I'm talking about here. So I found this cute little pack of ephemera. What do they call it? They just call it embellishments. So the collection is Willow from One Canoe 2. So you get 10 paper clips, 3 of the wooden, like one style of wooden, a leaf. Yeah, you get 3 of each, I guess, styles of wooden leaf. And then you get a bunch of sequins. So I grabbed 2 packs. 1 I'm keeping, and 1 is to go into my big giveaway when I reach 2,000 subbies. And then I also found these. So again, I got 2 packs for the same reason. So you get the little paper corners. And then you get 2 of each label. Let's see. You get 2 of each label. And you get 3 of the book plates. 3 total, I think, not 3 of each. Yeah. 2 of each label and then 3 of the book plates. Come on, focus. There we go. So, I got a pack for you, maybe, and a pack for me. And then I found some paper. So some of these papers are from Twilight and some of them are from Willow. So we've got Twilight. Of course I get 2. Oh, I hope you can see. It's like a pink, a light pink. I got 2 of those. This is from Willow. It's like a beautiful, deep, dark green. And then this is the other side. And this one's called Ambrose Floral. Oh, I don't know what. The other one was called Evening Posies. Then this is from Twilight. You've got those beautiful moths. And then this light blue, almost purple, but it's definitely blue. This one's called Flight of Moths. Also 2 of those for sure. Again from Twilight. This one's called Fireflies. All right, this one is Willow. So I gotta move back a little here. So here is the cut apart sheet. Very pretty. I'll come in so you can kind of see it a little more. And then just a nice dark forest green on the back. This one's called Happy Home. This one is also from Willow, and so it's just this beautiful pattern, kind of rainbow. And then it's this beautiful burgundy, gorgeous kind of jewel tones to this collection. So this one's called Full of Joy. And then this one is also Willow. And then you've kind of got like a hexagon, not quite a honeycomb, but more like a parquet floor kind of thing, or like a tile. But again, in that beautiful, beautiful dark green. Green's my favorite color. This is called Rest Easy. This is from Twilight, so it's the Twilight cut apart sheet. I'll kind of hold it up like that so you can see. And then here is the back. I love those colors. This is called Feels Like Home. Very, very pretty. So both of those collections seem to work really well together. They sort of have similar colors and similar feels to them. So yeah, I'm really lucky that I found that, because this is not like the last set that I found, which was American Crafts. There was Chamel, and there was some Dear Lizzie, and there was another one, I can't remember, but it was only one-sided. This is actual scrapbooking paper with the SKU right here. So I don't know where it came from, but I'm kind of happy that I got it, even at $1.50. Even that 25-cent increase, it's still worth it for me, because at most places that I can get paper here, I have to pay shipping for starters, but also I'm paying like anywhere from $1.68, $1.70 to like $2.05. So this is still a deal at $1.50. Back to fall after that little scrapbooking interlude. I found this beautiful bucket. I think this is what I'm gonna put all of those pumpkins that were on the stakes. I think I'm gonna put them in this up on my fireplace. And then I found some of these guys. They're so cute. So I found these in Ontario. I have not seen them here in Alberta in my store here. So I grabbed the 3 patterns that I found, which this one kind of goes with my decorating because it's got some of that orange and earthy tones to it. And this one definitely does too, because it's got that blue. And they do have little tags on them. So this little tag is felt and it says thankful. It's gonna focus on me again, sorry. This one also says thankful. It doesn't really go with my decorating style as much as the other ones do, but I'm okay with that. I'm still gonna pop it in somewhere. It will find a home. I'm glad I found these. They all say thankful, the little tags, but you guys, they even have little beads on them. Like, how cute is that? Focus, there we go. And I know we can make this stuff, right? But they're just so cute. They're already made for me. I always am full of ideas and I want to do all this stuff, and it doesn't always happen. So if I can get cute little things like this already made for me, then I'll probably grab them because they are just really adorable. So I found a couple of these. I think these have been out before. There's 2 of them there. I think these have been out before. I don't ever remember seeing them in my store though. So they're just wire frames. They have the little clip on them, and then of course they're kind of saying hang pictures from them. But I actually think you can do a lot of other things with them. You could even make this a pumpkin if you wanted and wrap, you know, you could do it this way. You can see me through the plastic. Take off the clips, wrap this with some burlap, or you could use this as a frame and use some of the deco mesh, put a little stem at the top, and then you just have, you know, a cute little pumpkin if you wanted. You could even add 2 together and you kind of get that pumpkin shape. So I did grab 2 of them. I think they're cute. I kind of like them for what they're actually intended for, but I think there's lots of things you could do with them. So I grabbed the 2. They were also in black. I grabbed them in white. I thought that might be more versatile. So I grabbed this one, Thankful Pumpkin. There was also the one other pumpkin, I think it's cream colored one, that said blessed. I would have grabbed the one that said grateful. I think there was thankful, grateful, and blessed. And I would have grabbed the grateful one because it was in that blue, that kind of blue-green color, but I didn't see that one in our store. So I grabbed this one. I think it's pretty. It's got this. You can always pop this off. Lots of people are using these to make those kind of 3-tiered topiaries, but it's just a really good basic pumpkin shape. On the back you can kind of see, so lots of crafting potential. I grabbed the plates that go with that whole kind of napkin set that I've been collecting. I think those are really pretty. These I probably actually will set out maybe for dessert or just to have out for appetizers. We don't have a ton of people come over for Thanksgiving, but we usually have somewhere around 16 or 20 people sometimes that might pop in, and so I just think they're so pretty. I didn't want to pass them up. But we will probably use these. I don't think I'll be crafting with them.
Bye. Thanks to me. To my channel.